Sorry for the same background. I know I only used it in one video, but sorry because I want to get a new one. And yeah, this video is going to be a little bit of a rant because where I work, I cannot say where I work, but I work in retail, customer service, whatever you want to call it, and I fucking hate it. I hate it with a passion because people are just so rude. Like, you can go all on and on all day about how rude people are in customer service. And if you're watching this and you work in customer service, then I don't even need to like go into all the different things that go on in customer service that get me tight, because you probably already know. So, but I'm gonna talk about my situation a little bit because it's my channel though. I work for a company. I'm a sales associate, I guess, and I am in this specific store. I man the fitting room. I'm that bitch in the fitting room. Whenever there's a shift, if I'm there, I'm probably in the fitting room because that's my shit. That's my area. You feel me? And so, and I don't mind being in the fitting room because that's where I get the least human interaction, and that's always good for me because I don't fucking like people. Like, people, especially like in the environment where it's like I'm supposed to be serving you because I'm there getting paid. Like, those are the worst type of environments for me. And they get the most hectic because people think that they somehow own you. And that's not the case, my love. My mother owns me. Thank you very much. I work in the fitting room, like I was saying. So you would think like the fitting room is somewhere where my fucking dog, she's going off. I bet you no one's even home. I bet you. I'm thirsty. So like I was saying, my designated area is the fitting room. I'm the man. I'm captain of the fitting room, if you will. And so yeah, you would think that, you know, being in the fitting room constantly, like literally every single shift I'm in the fitting room, I would fuck up a little bit less, but I don't. Every single time I'm scheduled, I'm fucking shit up in the fitting room, and I've kind of accepted that. But sometimes it gets to me more than others. Like anybody, we're all human. So just for these past few days, like, niggas really just be having me fucked up, and I'm gonna tell you guys about that. But before I do, please remember to like and subscribe, like this video, share this video, and yeah, as I say, become a part of the Bree TV fam. But we'll get there one day. Number one, my fitting room in the store I work at is all the way in the back of the store. So there's a big sign. It's like a big entrance to somewhere, and it says in big bold letters, dressing room. But for some reason, for some odd reason, at least 10 people, maybe more, during my shifts walk into the fitting room, look me dead in my face, and ask me if this is the bathroom. I cannot comprehend. Can you not read? Like, because if you can't read, then I apologize for being so frustrated. But it's like most of the time I see you approaching the fitting room and it's dressing room. Most of the time I see people approaching the dressing room, look at the sign that says, again in big bold letters, dressing room, and then still look me in the eye and say, is this the bathroom? And then I just might as well, the name of my job should be, what's those people called, like, who tell you like where shit is? Like, I should be like a fucking tour guide of where I work at, because like that's pretty much my purpose there. All the stuff that my purpose, like all the things that I'm supposed to be there for, never get done properly because my manager is always on my dick, and yeah, whatever. So number two, the second thing that I hate about being the captain of the fitting room, I hate when customers get crazy with me over protocol. The general public, I'm just gonna assume, hasn't all worked in customer service, retail, whatever you want to call it. But in my head, if I'm going somewhere to a store and someone who works in that store is telling me, oh, I just have to do this, I have to do this before you can go, like, I'm not gonna sit there and be like, oh, well, why, da, 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 da. Can I speak to your manager, can I speak to your manager, like, because, okay, that's your job, like, okay, cool. But there are some people who get so freaking nasty because you have to do your job. For example, in my location, I want to say where I work so bad because it's not even shit. Like, it's really not shit. It's, you would think by the way, like, I'm ranting and how hard my managers go about you know, my job, you would think that I work in like some Neiman Marcus or some shit. But when I quit this job, y'all, I'm gonna tell you guys where I work, and you gonna be like, yeah, why these niggas going so hard? Some of y'all who's watching this probably know where I work at. So, whatever. Customers who get so nasty over protocol. So, for example, going in and out of the fitting room, I have to count how many items you are bringing in the fitting room. This is done for multiple reasons because niggas like to steal. Niggas like to, like, switch tags and shit. Niggas like to do all types of shit that you would really have to sit there, plan out, and have the time in your day to do. So therefore, y'all make my life hard because I have to go so hard when it comes to counting y'all items. So I have to, protocol says that I have to take the items out of your hand that you're trying on, count it, go 1, 2, 3, 4, right? And then the max is 10. And then when you're leaving, I have to do the same thing. So some customers really take offense to that. Why? I don't know. If I thought you were stealing, I would have just called my manager and been like, da 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 da. But yeah, I just be like, they're walking and say, hello, can I please just count your items as you're walking out? I'm getting mad attitude for what? And it's always the women too. The guys who come and try and shit on, like, they come in, here you go. When they coming in, here you go. When you going out, thank you, have a great day. Very simple. But you bitches make my life hard. And then sometimes, like, I'm the type of person where, like, I know it's a little annoying. Like, I think it's kind of extra to have to take the items out of people's hands and then physically count 1, 2, 3. Like, I think that's extra. But if my manager comes around and sees me not doing that, then I'm gonna get yelled at. So I try as much as I can to follow protocol. But sometimes, like, when I see a customer with 1 item, 2 items, basically like a visible amount of items, like 3 or less, like, I don't feel the need to go 1, 2. Like, I can see that you have, especially when it's like 1 item, because that's what I always get in trouble for the most. Like, if somebody has a 1 item and I just let them kind of go in and go out, pray for me, y'all, because I'm not gonna hear the end of it if I let one thing go by without physically touching and removing the item out of the customer's hand. I don't know if it's me, but I find it kind of crazy. That's just it. Another thing that I really despise about working where I work at is, also a side note for this issue, is the fact that I feel as though if a thief is a thief, that thief is going to commit thefts. You get the point. If someone's gonna steal, there's nothing Brianna can do to fucking stop them. I'm not a security guard. I don't have a gun. I don't have a bat. I don't have a taser. If someone's gonna steal, I'm not getting in the way of them stealing. They're not taking any money out of my pocket. If someone's going to steal, I feel there's nothing I can do about it. There's nothing the store manager can do about it. There's nothing really anything to do about it, because niggas steals like little shit that we're not even gonna notice half the time. Like, and I'm not saying that that means that I shouldn't be doing my job, but what I'm saying is shit's gonna happen regardless if I'm following protocol or not. Okay, I'm not going to like be on top of people just so my job doesn't lose $1. Like, it's really not that deep. I think that really sucks about working in customer service, retail, or whatever is niggas never I can never leave on time. If I have a plan at 10:30 and my schedule says that I'm getting off at 10 o'clock, just know I'm going to be late to that 10:30 event, because a bitch never gets off at time. No matter what time I'm scheduled to, I don't walk out that place until like 10 o'clock. 10's not that late. That's not my issue. Is if I'm scheduled to a certain time, I need to be out that certain time, because when I'm scheduled to a certain time, then I make plans according to that time. So if you put me back on the time I was supposed to leave, then you put me back on my plans, put me back on my fun, and I don't like that. Okay, I don't know if all jobs are like this, all retail jobs are like this, but y'all need to get it together. Whatever needs to be done before 10 o'clock so I can leave. Had my mom out here waiting for me in the parking lot, damn near falling asleep because she got work the next morning. What about her? What about her? I don't know. I don't know. I just feel like common courtesy needs to be taken into consideration when dealing with your employees. I am a person too. I'm a person too. Okay. Another thing that I think is pretty unfair about working where I work at is the late policy. So you can clock in 5 minutes before your shift and be on time. But if you clock in 1 second after your time, you are late. You're late. I think that's so unfair. Like, I feel like there should definitely be like a 5-minute period before, 5-minute period after. Like, that just makes sense to me, no? Does it make sense? Does it make sense to y'all? Like, so why is it that I can be 5 minutes early, but I can't be 5 minutes late? Do you know? Do you know? I don't get it. Like, that's really some slave shit right there. And I think that, you know, I can't wait till I quit, y'all. I just can't wait to say the place that I work at. You know, you feel me? I got a little too riled up in this video, but if you guys like this side of me, then give me a comment, give me a thumbs up, share this video, subscribe so you can see more of my rants. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one.